Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I mean, it's been an interesting day so far. So I had to go to urgent care. Listen to this. Unfortunately, my birth certificate was thrown out when this place was being worked on. So I don't have a birth certificate. So I can't renew my license at DMV because I don't have my birth certificate. And it's going to take like 2 weeks for them to get it to me. And I have to go have my eyes tested. Otherwise, they won't let me renew my license. If I go to DMV, I have to have my birth certificate. But if I go to urgent care, I don't need my birth certificate. I just take the eye exam and then I renew my license. So I don't understand. How come I can go to urgent care and have the eye exam, but I can't go to DMV and have the eye exam? And it makes no sense to me. But anyway, I got my license. It's coming. So that's what's important. Let me get this guy some food. I feel like I'm going to have a rough night. It's been rough. Anyway, what do you need now? Water? Food? Oh my God. It's just been, it's the mercury thing, screwing everything up. All right, let's see here. Oh my God, Avery, please. All right. Oh, it's right there. All right, there you go. Good girl. All right, let me pull it up on here. Anyhow, it's just been, I'm exhausted. Let's just leave it at that. All right. Talia, may have general love. Sure. Oh, Dylan, please lay down. Dylan. Dylan, knock it off. All right, you're going to have here divine intervention stepping in here to help you out with somebody. Somebody who you're very attracted to with the devil card. And it could be a fire sign. A Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Someone that you feel very passionately about. And someone who makes you feel like the weight of the world has melted off of your shoulders. So I think you got some good times coming up. TD, how is the Aries feeling about me today? Okay, let's see. Strength. Like he's not holding himself back. And like he appreciates you. You got a wish too around this situation. Definitely good. Definitely. Very positive. Danny, how did Isaac feel when he saw me tonight? Okay. How did Isaac feel? Okay, he felt a little bit of regret and a little bit of worry. So I don't know what went on, but something is making him feel a little worried around this situation, a little bit unprepared, and like a little bit like he was knocked off balance. I don't think it had to do with the way he feels about you, but like the way he feels about the way he's handling the situation in general. The way he feels about you is good. He's just a little bit undecided on how to move things forward with the Two of Swords. But You might have made him a little nervous. Maybe you didn't make him nervous, but the situations made him nervous. He's coming up with a little bit of anxiety. AJ, did they break up? %70 chance that they did break up. So they may have had a real bad fight, or the breakup could be coming. I mean, there's something going on there. 70% is pretty high. Elizabeth, what's coming up for me next? Less worry about money. Less worry about money, but it looks like you could be walking away from someone or something that's not working for you, and you maybe be feeling a little bit weighed down by the situation, but you have the strength to get through it. So you may be leaving something behind that's not working for you, and then you find happiness. So maybe the kind of thing, and that happens sometimes. You know, you may be at a job that you're just miserable at, and then you find something else, and before you know it, you're like, it leads you to a job where you're really happy. Or it could be a combination of things. Sometimes like one thing changes in your life and then everything starts to change, and then that leads to happiness. Inevitably, happiness comes in. Okay, Lily donated through PayPal. Was it E I saw driving with his back facing me? Okay, was that E that we saw driving? I'm not convinced it was. I'm not convinced. You didn't get any aces. I'm not thinking that it was. Samantha, should I move to Texas? I'm only getting a 33% chance as of right now that you should move. So it may be something that's coming in the future, but just not yet, or not this year. Or if it is this year, it would be at the very end of the year. Like the closer we get to the time that you actually move, the percentage may go up. So it may take some time. And it might not be something that you do tomorrow. Not that you're going to pick up and just run away, but you know what I mean. I hear good things about Texas. I really do. I had a whole bunch of friends that moved there over the course of a couple of years. Jennifer, I'm not preggers. I told him. Oh, all right, good. Good. Do you have a question? If you have a, oh, here we go. But the question is, will he love me? Okay. There's definitely a good chance. You got the Lover's card and you have one ace and the wands. So if he's a fire sign, that chance goes up to about 99% chance that he will fall in love with you. If not, it's still a 70% chance, which is still pretty high. Stephanie, what made Trent text me today? What are his feelings? Okay. Lighthearted, carefree, looking to have some spontaneous fun, prepared to move forward, taking the bull by the horns, making things happen. Very good. He's very positive. He's got positive intentions here. V, is he just not that into me? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I don't get a 33% chance. So he may have a hard time expressing his feelings. He may be lackadaisical. He may be legitimately busy, but it's not because he's just not that into you. I kind of hate that phrase. You know why? Only because, people always generalize all this shit. And you can't generalize individuals because everybody is different. Everybody is different. And it depends where you're coming from. Like, for example, I tend to not leave people hanging, right? But even if I don't like you, I'm still not going to leave you hanging. It's just not who I am. You know what I mean? So you can't generalize and say, well, if he doesn't answer me back, it's because he doesn't like me. Oh, but she answered me back, so she must like me. I just don't like to make people feel bad. Doesn't mean I'm into you. You know what I mean? So I don't really go for all this generalization. And I know people do it all the time. Like my mom would say things like, well, if he really was into you or if he really liked you, well, then this, that, and the next thing wouldn't matter. But you know what? Sometimes other things matter. So no, I don't think that's your case at all. Ariane. When will my husband's new business start to pick up customers? Okay, when's a good time for business? It feels like the springtime. Let's see. Could be this spring. It could be this spring, sometime late April, maybe early May. Alondra, how does Marquis feel about me currently? Love, taking a risk, and the wish card. He feels good about you. He feels connected to you or interested or wanting to get together. It's very positive the way he feels right now. Andrea wants a general reading. General reading. You have choices around you. Choices around you that you're going to need to make decisions about. There's going to be one offer in front of you in particular that you're not going to be able to turn down. It's going to be like it's too good to be true, but it will be true. You're going to be working really hard in the near future and finally feeling like things are paying off. The Chariot is here. Life moves forward quickly coming up over the next couple of months. And you may be thinking about something in the past that you feel a little bit regret around. Let it go. It's only going to hold you back. There's nothing you can do about it. Move forward. You have a lot of good things going for you. Let it go. Jennifer, just found out my Scorpio grandmother has cancer. Will she get better? Should I be more supportive? Will he like that? Well, I think that you should be supportive of her. All right, let's see. I don't like answering these kinds of questions, but I do it. Will the Scorpio grandmother get better? You get a 70% chance that she gets better. So, oh, it's his grandmother. Oh, yeah. You should be supportive. Definitely be supportive of it. But 70% chance that she gets better. So I think either they must have caught it early enough or they have some kind of a treatment that they are pretty confident can there's so much more they can do these days. But, I think that she can manage. It's the kind of thing where if she's not completely healed of it, it may be something that she can live with and live well. Like there are people, and I saw this with recently with a couple of people that I know that have been battling cancer, where even though they have to go for treatment, they're up, they're out, they're shopping, they're moving. They're not that they're not feeling it, but they're living. When my mother got cancer, which was years ago, like she got in the bed and never got back out. It was very different. So there's a lot more going on today, I believe, because I've just seen it in people around me that are, they're up and they're functioning. So I do believe that there's a lot of hope here. Elizabeth, why have I been thinking a lot of babies? Okay, why are we thinking about babies? Well, there's a couple of things going on, right? There is, well, you got someone from your past coming back. So I don't know if this has something to do with it. But you got justice here, and you may be feeling like the time is coming, like it's now or never. I can tell you that that's not true, but I think that sometimes, and I hate to say this, but it seems like most women get to a certain point where they're like, it's either I'm going to do it now or I'm not going to do it. And you have divine intervention here. So you're not under any time, I don't think you have to worry about the time right now. But I was just out to dinner with a bunch of the girls that I worked with at A&P, and they're all like a good amount of years younger than me, and they were talking about children. And, my one friend is 33, and she was like, well, it's either like now or never. Like, I don't want to be old. Like, and I get that. Like, I would have if I could have had it my way, I would have had my children younger. Like, I imagined myself having them in my 20s. That's what I thought. But you know what? Sometimes life has other plans, and you just got to have to roll with it. It may be on your mind right now, maybe because of the time that you're in. There could be people around you having kids, or it could be in your face a lot, and sometimes that's what brings it up. The good news is that, time, you're not running against the clock. You know what I mean? You got time. So if you choose to put it off for a little bit, I think you'll be okay. I don't think you would be missing out. My one friend who was there with us is a postpartum nurse, and she said, and I don't know all the details, but the oldest mother she had was a 57-year-old woman, and the biggest baby she had was 13 and a half pounds. She said he looked like he was 6 months old. Sweet pea. Will meeting my boyfriend's friends go well tonight? I think so. It feels good tonight. I think the moon's in Pisces. I think it'll be good. %70 chance, yes, it's going to go really well. Plus you have strength on your side, so I think you'll be fine. Sepia, how is Michael's feelings around us tonight? If you haven't heard from him, he's either thinking about calling you, coming in out of the blue, and also thinking about changing what's going on in the relationship. Strength is around this relationship, and he may feel like he's looking for a new beginning. That may be running through his head tonight. Stephanie, how did he feel after we spoke today? All right, let's see. How did he feel after we spoke today? He felt good. He felt good. Like he made it to the top of the mountain and he was able to breathe a sigh of relief. Overall, he felt good. April, what's coming in for love? What's coming in for love? Well, you got a love connection here, and someone who's going to be treating you really well. Watch with the Empress, because it could be the birth or the conception of a child. But there's also a lot of happiness around this situation and magic. The caveat here is that it could be somebody from your past returning who once hurt you or broke your heart. That person may be coming back to revisit. It's going to be your choice what you do with this person, but the Six of Cups is somebody coming back from your past, and I'm thinking that with the heartbreak card, it's someone who's hurt you in the past. It's coming back maybe to right a wrong. Jennifer, why will my daughter's dad ever contact them again? He's an Aquarius. Okay. He will. Aquarians are like that. Trust me. Aquarians show up just when you think you're never going to hear from them again. Yes. Yep. Yep. I mean, it's shitty, right? It's shitty to treat children like that. Unfortunately, you know, I was talking with one of my friends when we went out for a walk the other day, and he was talking about when he was in therapy years ago, that what he said to the therapist, something about his parents, and he said, the therapist said to him, and this makes really good sense. This is excellent advice for everyone. You can't expect people to accept you for who you are unless you accept them for who they are, right? So think about it. Somebody may be a shitty father, or they may come and go as they please, or they may never do the right thing, and you can still choose to have them in your life if you accept them for who they are. And on the other hand, you know, you may not, you know, you may treat them the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if you find a common ground, it can be less painful. Let's put it that way. It can be less painful, because it's really painful for a kid if one of their parents isn't doing the right thing. That's painful. And kids don't understand why. And a lot of times parents do shitty things to hurt the other parent, but the kid's the one that gets hurt, you know, where the adult can deal with it. So, but I do think in your case, he's going to show up again. Susie, what was the purpose behind his video clip sent? Okay, I don't know what he sent, but for him, it looks like he was stepping out of the box, not waiting for his ship to come in, taking the bull by the horns, and doing something creative and different. So I don't know what he sent or what exactly it was, but it looks like it was kind of took a lot for him to do it. Not something he normally does. Lisa, will Kevin ever speak to me again? Yes. Kevin will. K-Star, how does DJ feel about me? What? Don't cry, Mama. How does DJ feel about me? Connected and focused, and also quite passionate. There's a lot of passion around this situation. Now, just be careful that passion can go all sorts of ways. But overall, I think that your relationship with DJ can move forward quickly. And I don't know if you guys are just friends or what's going on, but it can transform a little bit more. Oh, Chanel 76, welcome. Okay. I haven't seen a question. Oh, there's a question. Let me answer for that new person. Is the ex-Aries guy have plans of reconciling with me? He broke up 2 weeks ago and his mobile phone is turned off. Yeah, you're going to hear from him. Don't worry about the phone being off. No big deal. Isla, how are things with me and my Libra meeting soon? How are things with me and my Libra meeting soon? What do you mean? It's somebody that you're planning on meeting? Like you're going to go meet them in person? I'm not sure. I just want to make sure I answer it right. So I'll come back to that one. Beautiful. How does N feel about me? A lot of people like him. Okay, how does N feel about me? They feel pretty good about you. They have a wish around you. So they're pretty happy with you. And it also shows your relationship can move forward quickly. They feel that you're attractive. They feel connected to you. You've got the Two of Cups. They think that you're balanced, that you're passionate, that you're smart, that you're caring. I think that they feel good about you. What's the matter with that sad little cry? Here you go. Anna, a test? I'm not sure what you mean. And what was the other one that I wasn't sure of for Isla? All right, I don't see Isla clarified it yet, so I'll come back to Isla. Don't let me forget her. And I got to come back to Anna because I'm not sure what that means. Danny M., what can I do to take away Isaac's anxiety? We work together in an organization. You can't take away somebody else's anxiety. They got to work through it themselves. There's going to be very little that you can do to take away somebody else's anxiety. The best suggestion is to take them out for fun, carefree times or spontaneous times. But there's not really much else that you can do. I would say that making him laugh or taking him somewhere funny, laughter can kind of break up anxiety a little bit. But for the most part, they got to do it. Jennifer, I get a lot of spiritual messages. Why am I seeing so many angel numbers? Angels are watching. That's what it is. You want me to ask the angel cards? I'll pull angel cards. Especially when you see the ones. The threes, I believe, are the Holy Trinity. Fives, I think, means change is coming in. 8 is infinity. I believe 9 is an ending. I can't remember the other ones. I think 4s are you're protected. What's the matter? You want more milk? Want me to go get you stuff? Eight of water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. The 9 of earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. All right, let me go get her. You want some more milk, baby? I'll go get it. She didn't finish the bottle before, so maybe she's hungry. Oh, now you're sleeping? You want this? No? All right. I'll keep it right here for a few minutes in case you change your mind. Georgia, is RS financially stable? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I'm only getting one ace. He may get by or he may be okay, but I wouldn't say that he's like totally stable. Anna, what will the retrograde bring when it comes for love? Will it be Jay or who? And if so, will he tell me everything, why, and what happened to him or us? All right, let's see. What is the retrograde bringing in? It doesn't always bring in love. Sometimes it can just bring in complications with the cell phone like I had earlier. It doesn't always have to bring back love. So let's see what it's going to bring back. Well, I mean, it's not really showing here too much that love is coming in right now. It's showing that life for you may be a little bit out of balance, and there may be a serious delay when it comes to your happiness. And you may not feel like justice is getting done just yet, but you've got strength around you, which is a good sign. You also have some money, hard work ahead of you. So it could be that you guys are working on your relationship coming up, but I'm not seeing that this retrograde's bringing him back. Not right now. Like between now and March 15th, I'm not so sure. The wish card is in reverse, so I think that that's going to take more time for you guys. See, it looks like there's a slowdown around the relationship right now. And you've got the Magician, but it's in reverse. So it may take you longer to have this conversation with him. Like this retrograde may not bring anybody back for you, or it could bring back like an old friend or something like that. It's not showing that love comes back with this Mercury retrograde. I do think that when you finally reconnect, he's going to explain a lot to you. I just don't think it's going to happen between now and the end of this retrograde. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen that fast. Sweet thing. This Rufus Pope sending me messages. Is it Kenneth? Somebody's sending you messages from a bogus account? Probably. And his name named himself Rufus Pope? All right, let's see. Is it Kenneth? You got a 70% chance it is him. You know, God forbid anybody just actually, you know, man up and, you know, do the right thing. They got to make up names. I mean, really. Yeah, I do think it's him. Queen. When will I hear from George and how will it go? Okay. When will we hear from George? Four of Diamonds. It could be within the next 4 weeks. Definitely, I'm thinking before the end of the winter and at the very latest April. I don't feel like you have to wait till April. I think it's going to be before then. How will it go? Well, it's going to be a little all over the place. So it's like Emperor in reverse. One or both of you may feel like you've lost power and like you're a little bit not in control of the situation. You got a wish around you, which is good. It's a minor disaster or you're coming out of the disaster. And Three of Cups is in reverse, which means this is the third party. So I don't know if you're discussing the third party, if you're arguing with about the third party. Something comes up around that third party for sure. Stephanie, is he talking to other females? 70% chance, yes, he is. But you know what? Like, people talk. You know, it's like, when you ask a question like that, I know what you mean. Like, is he, like, talking, like, with intentions or looking for other women? But sometimes other women are going to pop up because they're significant in his life, even though they're not significant to him romantically. And I always use this same scenario, but it's perfect. I worked with this guy, Mike. I think we were 18 or 19 when we started working together. We were the same age. He became the manager of the store, and he worked nights. He was the nighttime manager, and I was the nighttime bookkeeper. So every night, I mean, we were friends, but every night we had dinner together. On holidays, we ate dinner together. I spent more holidays eating dinner with him than anyone else in my life. but that was because we worked together. We don't have holidays now. We don't eat dinner together now. I mean, on his birthday, I might wish him a happy birthday. On Thanksgiving, we usually talk because you don't forget people you spend that many years with. But that's all it ever was. There was never anything else. So say his wife was having a reading, I probably would show up as like a 33% kind of person because I was significant in his life. I was there every day. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of be open to like what's around. Like I had somebody once send me an email that they wanted me to, I just want you to banish every woman that's around him. Now, how can I do that? I mean, how could I wipe out 53% of the population? I mean, really, let's be realistic. I can't do that. It's not possible. K-Star, how will DJ feel about being in a relationship with me? I think that he would be slow to move forward because you have the Knight of Pentacles here, which would indicate to me either he would be slow to move forward or he would be a little bit hesitant to get involved right away. Or if you guys got involved, he wouldn't want to rush things. It would be slow and steady wins the race for him, which that just may be how he is. You know, some people are like that. Malika, what can I expect in the near future? I'm a Pisces, me too. We're in Pisces season right now. Well, you can expect to come into a large sum of money. Maybe somebody gifts you money, or it could be a tax return, a bonus. Excuse me, but it's usually a large sum of money that you didn't work for. Some carefree, fun, spontaneous times. Love comes in, and there's a lot of strength around you. Now, the love that comes in may be guided by the divine with the Judgment card. I think you got a good time coming up ahead of you. And sometimes, like, I've had some really, really shitty-ass birthdays. But sometimes when the sun moves into your sign, it's like an all-over good time. And that may be that way for you this year. Jennifer. Oh, shit, this battery's getting low. That battery's getting low. I'm going to try to hold it off for a little longer because I've only been on 37 minutes. Jennifer, had to ask again to get an accurate answer. Will my Scorpio V fall for me? And is he happy with me? Is he worth my time? Okay. All right, I'm going to plug this phone in, and if the other phone dies, I'll just have to use this phone for to scroll through, you know, the questions, and I'll just have to have my finger there, and my father doesn't like that when I do that. He gets mad at me. Okay. Is the Scorpio going to fall for me? And will we be happy? I think he is going to fall for you, and I think there is overall happiness. I can't tell you you're never going to fight and then you're not going to get pissed off, because that's life, and that's what happens in relationships. It happens in everybody's relationship. But overall, I think you will be happy. I'd like to move this. Hang on for 1 sec. Let me just get that thing. Got Rube Goldberg, the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Sister, I saw a picture on social media and they looked happy. Are they? Well, listen, what goes on social media is what they want you to believe. It's never what's really going on behind the scenes. Let me tell you. I don't have to tell you that. I've said it a million times to everyone. People only put up what they want people to believe. And how sad is that, though, really? That you're living a fake life. How sad is that? I would rather see somebody put up a picture and be like, I hate this bitch. Or this guy's a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least be real about it. Like, we know what's going on. They're not happy. I'm getting 33% chance. So, they may tolerate each other. This is why I fucking hate Facebook, but I know everyone's going to go on, everyone's going to stalk, and then that's fine. But it just pisses me off because people put up what they want you to believe. And you know what it is? It's not the people that are closest to them. Like the people closest to them know the truth, but it's the other people that are like, they're putting the thumbs up. Meanwhile, I'm like, if you only really knew what was going on behind the closed doors over there, you would be like, not putting the thumbs up, you'd be putting this up. Gotta amuse myself here. Rhonda, what does R the Leo want from me? Where is it going? Okay, where is it going? All right, this guy doesn't know where it's going. He doesn't have a plan. He's literally rolling with it. However, you got a wish around you so you can manifest this into anything you want. Put your wish out in the universe, you're going to get it. There is love around this relationship, and there's also a lot of appreciation. So I can't tell you that this is going to go nowhere because it does look like he shows up a lot in the future, but it doesn't look like he's got a plan right now. Like he's not sitting around thinking, okay, we're going to date for 6 months and then we're going to get engaged and eventually I want to get married. He's just kind of like rolling with it for right now. But it doesn't look like it's a bad thing. It looks like it's a good thing. And it looks like it's a lot of like carefree, spontaneous kind of lighthearted stuff. You want that, Bubba? No? A little bit? All right, you have a little bit. It's retrograde right now. I want to say it turns direct on March 9th, but I can't swear to it. And then even after March 9th, we're still kind of in the shadow period, which means it probably will still be a little bit murky, probably until like the end of March. And then it goes direct and things start to pick up. And, you know, Mercury is really the planet of communication and travel. So it's not really about love. It's more about, it does bring people back, but it also screws up travel. It screws up communication. It screws things up that way. Like it could be the kind of thing where somebody sends you a message and you don't get it. And then you ever look at your phone and you're like, oh shit, I never sent the message. That kind of stuff happens. Or you go to send the message to John in your phone book and it goes to Joan, the person above him. Like shit like that happens. Computers go down. Like I had a call someplace the other day, their computers were down. I called back a couple of days later, the computers were still down. That's typical. Oh yeah, I gotta get to Isla. Let me see if I can find Isla because she's been waiting and then I'll go back up. Hold on a minute. We gotta wipe that up. Oh, good girl. Good girl. You want more? Yeah? Okay. Oh, wait, there's Isla's question. Just general around my situation between me and him. Okay. What's going on with this situation with him? Well, there's some indecision for sure around him. He doesn't know what to do or he's not sure what direction to go in. But overall, you have magic around you, which means you can turn this relationship into anything you want if you just focus on what you like and what you don't like. And then you also have here the world, which means the world is at your feet. Step out of your box. Don't be afraid to take a chance. The relationship between you and him can be built on very solid ground. So there is definitely a future possibility for this to turn into a long-term relationship. But you have to focus on what you want, not what you don't like. And try to stay on the positive side of things, if you know what I mean. Like, rather than focusing on, well, it's been 3 days since I spoke to him, or when am I going to see him again, focus on things like, you know, well, I just heard from him yesterday morning, or he calls me frequently, that kind of stuff. Because there's more to come from this situation. Where the heck am I now? Sweet Thing 81, Spirit Guide Messages. Okay. Spirit Messages. I'm going to give you a burp. All right, we're going to burp. She burps like an old man. The Sun, one of the best cards to get. Archangel Uriel, happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Excellent. Oh my God, look at that face. Look at that face. Let's see if we can get a burp out of you, all right? Let's get a burp. Okay. You want to say hello? Say hello to everybody? Say hello. No burp? No burp? All right. No burp. We'll try in a couple of minutes. Montu. Should Anu continue to work on her old hospital, or should she work in a new one? Okay. Should she stay at the old hospital? It shows that she's working very hard and she has a lot of strength around her, but I think that the new hospital would be better if she had the opportunity. And it's okay to change hospitals because it's the same field under Mercury retrograde. There may be a better opportunity for her in a new hospital. Jennifer, how can I make my situation with the Scorpio a little bit better? Let go of it a little. Let go of it a little. Let go of the restraints that are around it and the ideas you have for it, and be a little bit more free about it. Get busy doing other things, and that relationship moves forward. Nothing moves forward when you're hanging on to it. When you hold on to something really tight, it chokes the energy, and it gets very stagnant. So letting go of it will lead you to forward movement. You know, try to get busy doing other things. Like legit, like for example, if you don't have plans with him tomorrow night, make plans with someone else. And then if he calls, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm going, you know, to dinner with Suzanne. Because you have a life too outside of him. When you have other things going on and you're not holding on to the situation, that's when the movement starts to happen. Daphne, is T being intimate with other women? Okay. Good girl. Yes, you got to slow down. You suck it down too fast. You can't suck it down that fast. %70 chance, yes, he may be being intimate with other women. I would just be careful with this guy. 70% chance, you know, I'm not really trusting that too much. Anna, is his job? His karmic cycles overseas. Does he care how well this is making me feel and that we're not communicating? Okay. He does care. He cares very much. But it also seems to be that he feels like this is something he has to do. It could be, like you said, karmic. And that that the people in his life need to understand that. I think you and him are going to have some more communication coming in at some point, probably this spring. But he cares, but he feels like he can't do anything about it. This is his job. What is he going to do? That kind of thing. Daphne, what will the outcome of the situation be? I'm tired. Yeah, I don't blame you. I get it. I get it. I've seen a lot of people that are in these situations. And, you know, at least you're being upfront about it. A lot of people pretend like they don't know. And, you know, they just act like it's not happening. Well, unfortunately for him, I think you're going to meet someone else. And I think that you may wind up leaving this for good because, like you said, you're tired and you have strength around you. This could also be a Leo that comes in. And you may be feeling like, you know what, there's somebody around me here ready, willing, and able. And I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I have a feeling he's going to be the one that's going to be upset by this at the end of the day, final outcome, and not you. Because I do believe, and I feel this way for most people, I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, somebody else shows up, and then all of a sudden, the other person gets cut out. And then that's when they come back. And they're like, oh, yeah, but you know, what about what we had? And it's like, yeah, what about what we had when I was waiting around for your stupid ass and you were fucking around all over the place? I've seen it happen a million times. I think you're going to be the one that ends up happy. One, sorry. Stephanie, do you see me and being in a relationship? When? All right, relationship does come up for the two of you. Now, I get the 2 of hearts, which can be a couple of things. First of all, 2 of hearts is a great omen to get regardless. The 2 could be something significant and can happen before the end of February, but things may take shape in the spring. So who knows if, you know, you start, your relationship may transform in February and then go to the next level in the spring. But there is more to come from this, I think. Mona, how is RB currently feeling about me? All right, RB, how's he feeling? What's this mean? Love, abundance, prosperity. Be careful if you don't want children. He's holding himself back right now, but he may not for long because the Emperor is here. He may take charge. So he feels good about you. If you're interested in him, things could move forward with him. If you want them to, you're going to be in charge of that. All right, chubby cheeks, finish that up. Queen. Will the third-party conversation with George be about him ending it with Catherine? I think it may lead to him ending it with Catherine. Like, I think that there's going to be bullshit going on with Catherine before you guys have that conversation. Let's see. It's getting hot here. I better turn down that heat. See, I think what happens, if I'm right here, they're going to be going through some turmoil before you have the conversation. There's anxiety around this situation. There's fighting around their situation. And they're genuinely unbalanced at the point that they have, that you and him have this conversation. And it may be the kind of thing where they're both kind of fed up with each other and you have this talk. And I don't know that it's because of the talk that they break up, or if it's just a timing thing. Like they're breaking up around the time that you're having the talk. Like it could be 2 different things that are just happening at the same time. But your name comes up while they're fighting, and her name comes up in your talk. So it's like the two of you should be well aware of what's going on with each other at that point, I'm thinking. Susie, did he just get in touch because he's lonely? I don't believe that's the case, but let's ask. Hey, look at that handsome guy. Look at that handsome guy. I love you. The boy. Yeah, lay down. No, it's not just because he's lonely. It's not. It may feel that way, but no, it's not. Ella, how is DH viewing me currently? Okay. What's happening, Dill? What do you need? You need a little more water? I'll get you some more water. Oh, I can't believe it. I fell the other day on my ass, and it still hurts. Fell right on my ass. Right? That's right, I did. It fell right on my ass. Do you remember that? How's DH viewing me currently? How is DH viewing me currently? He's prepared, okay? He's feeling like you're fun, carefree, happy-go-lucky. It feels that you're very intuitive and that you have magic around you. He also thinks you have a very spiritual side that he sort of likes. Ella, where is this connection going with Ward the Taurus? Well, there's happiness that comes in around this situation with you and him. And it also looks like you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain and that you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. So I think that he's going to be around in the future. Let's see what happens. I think we have to give this a little bit of time. Mariana, what's next in my relationship with my boyfriend in March? Well, there could be a rekindling or a deepening of your connection when you have the Hierophant here. Also feeling like life is moving forward. You have some money around the situation, so you may be doing some, I don't want to say expensive things, but you may be doing some things that require a little bit of money, and there's a lot of love around the situation. So I think that you're good in March. He comes running in here with a stick. Where'd he get a stick? Yeah, I think you're going to have a good time in March overall. Sarah, reading for my finances. You may be feeling regret over something that happened in the past. Let it go. If somebody gypped you out of money, shiced you out of money, nothing you can do about it. Let it go. Moving forward, you might have a new business opportunity comes in that can bring in some extra money. You have a wish around money, and you also have success around money. So making more money, bringing in more money, that kind of stuff comes in. Susie, what will the outcome of this connection be? Going to be one hell of a roller coaster. He comes in out of the blue. There's something to celebrate. Then he backs off. Then you have a love connection. Then he's undecided again. And then there's happiness. So I think that with this connection, you're going to have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to have this kind of a relationship. Because I think that it's going to be a little bit rocky for a while, where it's like up and down and inside and out. And I think that he'll continue with it as long as you allow him to. But you may be the one that's like, you know what? I've had enough. But that's going to be your call. Melissa, what direction is the Aries guy and I going in? Okay. You're also heading to stabilize a little bit. So this would be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You're standing on solid ground. The world is at your feet. So if you want this relationship to move forward, you got strength around it. Mariana, general reading for career. What's the matter, baby? What was that now? Here comes with the stick. Where did you get that stick? Okay, for career. Coming up, you're going to no longer be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're also going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain, and money starts to be less of an issue. You could have a new business opportunity coming in this spring. Let me I'm going to pull playing cards for that. I'm thinking this spring. From this late spring till early autumn can be a significant time around your career where things move forward. There could be other opportunities. You could be making different decisions from late spring to early autumn. A lot of different choices may come up. Tash, how's A feeling towards me? Our connection. I feel weird. Okay. He's feeling a little off, and I think you're picking that up. He's feeling like a disaster and unconnected in general, having nothing to do with you. And I think that you're just picking up that energy. Something may have happened around him that kind of set him off, or he's feeling off, and you're picking that up. That's why you feel weird. Don't worry about it. Let it go. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Sarah, would I be able to travel with him on my birthday? Is that it? All right, let's see. Oh, you got to wipe that up there, baby. All right, let's do this question, and then I'm going to give you another burp. So going to be travel coming in on the birthday. You got a 70% chance with 2 aces, but then you have the 7 of rods, which would be perseverance. I think that you may be traveling. There's better than a 70% chance, probably close to an 85% chance. You guys can travel on your birthday or around your birthday. No burps? No burps? No? All right. No burps, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Go ahead, finish it. There's like a sip left. No, you don't want it? No? All right, you don't have to have it. We'll give you a minute. We'll give you a minute. God, somebody's flying down the road. I hate that. It makes me nervous. Julie, will Rich and I move in together? You get a 70% chance that you will. If one of you is an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, that goes up even higher than 70. Shawella, how does Darius Locke feel about me? How does Darius Locke feel about me? Oh, he's very attracted to you. He's very attracted to you. There's a spiritual connection that he feels too. And the Two of Cups is here, which could be a possible soulmate connection coming in. He's definitely thinking about you. There's a lot of attraction here. Ariel, Oh, or Anna's next. Okay. His thoughts of the songs I sent him the other day. Okay. Happiness, stability, and being prepared. He liked them. It was good. That was good that you did that. And Stephanie, does it look like tea is worth my time? Let's see. Oh. I think so. I would give him a little bit more time before you make any final decisions. Queen, is George going to just try to use me when he comes back? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, he's not. Moon lover. Was it tea spirit I felt last night watching over me? Was it tea spirit? Mmm. 70% chance yes, and the Hierophant is there. I would say yes, it was. What's the matter, baby? You just making some noise? Yeah? Okay. Sarah, will he ever ask for a relationship, or do I have to ask? I think you're going to have to ask. I think you're going to have to ask. I think that he'll be content with just letting things go the way they are. But that's typical of guys. Guys, that's typical. Jada, is Khalil interested in me? Is Khalil interested in me? Yeah, there's interest here. I'm not showing like a lot of love connection yet, but physical attraction, yes, and there is some interest going on there. Sarah, why did Omid think and feel when he saw me today? Okay, what did Omid think? What was going on with Omid? Happiness. There's happiness, but things are moving slow. So he may be intimidated, taken back, not know what to do. He may not be sure of himself. He may be feeling a little insecure in himself. It has nothing to do with you. I think that he's a little bit intimidated by you, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Tash, what is going on between A and Maggie? What's going on between A and Maggie? It doesn't look like much. It looks like, well, the Ace of Swords is here, which could indicate that somebody's not putting up with bullshit. So I don't know if they've had an argument recently, or one person is going to come down on the other person, like, because the Five of Swords is here too. So I don't know if they've recently had an argument, or one person is trying to dominate the other person and the second person isn't having it. It feels like overall between the two of them, it feels very uncomfortable, awkward and uncomfortable. So I don't know if something happened and now nothing is going on and things are awkward. But it doesn't look like there's a good time around the two of them. Arguing, bickering, feeling uncertain, feeling awkward, feeling like out of place even. Um, Susie, should I let go now to stop the hurt? I'm going to ask the cards, but you know, it's a tough call. If you let go, chances are he's going to come back, which then he comes back. Okay. If you let go, he's going to come back. You know what? I wouldn't tell you not to let go. I think that letting go would be, it would be good for two reasons. Either you would let go and move on with your life, or if you let go, he's going to come back. Either way, I think you'd win. Armani, how is Eric feeling towards me right now? He's still mad at me from the situation that happened yesterday. Okay. I don't think he's mad anymore. Look what you got here. Coming in with an offering of love. He's taking charge. There's passion around the situation. Passion can go both ways. It could be anger, but I don't really think that he's mad at you right now. I think that he's genuinely feeling connected to you with the Lover's card. Whatever happened yesterday, whether it blows over right now or it blows over tomorrow, it's going to blow over. So I wouldn't harp on it. I wouldn't even think about it. Diana, while I was having sleep paralysis last night, I see my ex Brandon choking me. What does that mean? Oh, wow. Well, my thing is, and we're going to ask the cards, but I would think that it either means that he has a hold on you still energetically, even if you're not, even if your heart and your head are no longer with him and you don't even care about him anymore, energetically he's got some kind of hold on you, and that's why that happened. That's what I'm pretty certain of, because it's having a hold, you know, it's like choking the life out of you, and it can be energetic, and it may not even be something that you want to be part of anymore. Intuition, use your intuition. What did your intuition tell you? I think that you would probably agree with me that he's energetically got a hold on you. And he may be looking to, at some point, come in and transform this relationship. I don't know. The choking thing to me brings up a level of it feeling very toxic. But I don't know if it was this toxic relationship or I'm just picking that up because of what you went through last night. Did you feel it was a toxic relationship? It was? Yeah. Don't let this guy back in. I don't like it. I don't like it. Isla, will Jay ever ask me for a commitment? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got a 70% chance, yes, he will ask you for a commitment. Yeah, you could get that commitment, definitely. Isla, does he think I wouldn't want it? No, I don't think he thinks that you wouldn't want it. I think that he may not be ready for it yet. He might use that as an excuse. You know, sometimes these guys will come up with any kind of an excuse if they can when they're not ready, because it comes off like he's the one that's not ready. Shaliwa. Will Darius lock be my boyfriend later. Okay, will there be a committed boyfriend relationship with Darius? You got a 70% chance, yes, it can turn into a committed relationship for sure. Yep, definite. A definite possibility, but like in other words, if it's 70% chance, if you were to work on it, you could get what you want. Sometimes like it'll come up 30% chance, you got to work harder or it may take longer, but 70% is pretty good. Oh no, you know what happens with the PayPal thing, and it even happens on Super Chat. Not everybody's paying in U.S. dollars, so the whatever it translates to is different. So a lot of times when people make a PayPal, whatever their currency is, if it's not, I don't know what $1.99 is in other currency, but yesterday it only transferred to 10 cents from somebody, and I don't know who, and a couple of other people have done it, and then PayPal takes a piece of it. So like I was getting like a 67 cents once, I got 10 cents once. So anyway, but no, it was definitely like there are a lot of people that PayPal donate regularly, and when they do, I know it's legit, and I know that our money is fine. Like Lauren, Vicky, like they always do it. Lily, those people. But sometimes if it's someone that I haven't gotten it from, and I'll check, and I'm like, or nothing went through, they maybe sent it to somebody else. Anna, does he believe that I gave up on waiting for him, and why? Because I didn't. I'm just disappointed he's acting this way. I don't think he thinks you gave up on him, especially after you sent him that music yesterday. Are you sucking on my arm? Is that what you're doing? No, he does not think you gave up on him. He doesn't. If anything, I hate to say this, I think he may think that he has you right where he wants you. And I don't like that. I don't like when the guy feels that they have too much power. Not because like the guy-girl dynamic, but because just overall in general, men can be a little lazy when it comes to things. And sometimes like if they feel that they have you where they want you, they won't put in extra effort because they don't feel like they need to. Dan X65. Oh, damn, this phone just died. Well, we knew that was going to happen. All right, Dan X. Oh, you want to smell the baby's head? All right, just not in the mouth. No one wants to get licked in the mouth, Dylan. What's to come between me, the Aquarius, and the Scorpio man? Okay, let's see. All right, let me put you down here for a second there, Mama. What's happening with the Aquarius and the Scorpio? All right, Dylan, relax. All right, I'm going to have to go OUT with him. So if you guys want to cut off the super chats, we got victory around this situation and a love offering coming in. However, it just may take some time because the Page of Swords is in reverse. So give it a little bit of time before you give up on this connection, because I do think that there still could be more to come. Oh, I like this one too. Oh, look, it's not even on right. I have a huge head, so, but I like the color of this one. Anyway. All right, Dylan, I'll be right with you, I promise. Oh, did I skip this one about Omid? When will Omid take action? I don't think I did that one. Before the winter ends. Before the winter ends. Dylan, you want to have a sip of water before we go? Oh, my ass. Here, have some water. Drink this, and I'll be right with you. Here you go, Bubby. No, you don't want it? All right. Stephanie, did T go looking on my floor at work for me today? All right, let's see. Did T go looking for me? Yes, he did. He did. Or he used an excuse to go there, like made a trip for some reason. All right, Dylan, relax. I'll be right with you. Bianca. I'm liking a girl named Raquel, but I don't know how to act when she's talking to me. How can I make her fall in love? I'm a Libra. She's a Taurus or an Aries. Okay. You can't make someone fall in love with you. You can just be yourself. That's it. And hope for the best. To me, I think that being yourself and being honest and being true to who you are is the most attractive quality that a person can have. That's my 2 cents. Let's see what the cards say. Being prepared. There's happiness around the situation, and you're going to be feeling like you're valued. So I think you have a connection with her. Be yourself. Be yourself and be honest. The most attractive. All right, let me give you, you want some coconut oil? I'll give you some coconut oil. Come on. Come on. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. What's the matter, you? What's the matter with you now? You ate. You ate. Okay, did I skip anybody? I think I'm up to Malika, Michael's current feelings. Here. Good girl. Michael's feeling a little bit weighed down right now by life. So if you haven't heard from him, it could be for that reason. But he's got love around him for you, and his attitude is going to change. So he may be feeling a little bit burdened right now, but that's going to change. And there's still a love connection between the two of you. What's the matter? What's the matter, little miss? Tash, where is the relationship between A and Maggie going? She moved overseas permanently. They're together in a relationship. And yeah, I'm not buying their relationship. That she moved away overseas and he's fooling around here. That relationship ain't lasting. It's not lasting. Let's see. They may already be fighting. There's already instability around them. And there's already arguments. And it's already feeling like a weak connection. So I wouldn't worry about her. I don't. That relationship is not solid. If she was here, it wouldn't be solid. It's even less solid that she's far away. The only thing that may keep them together is for the fact that she is far away and they can't fight in person. I mean, honestly, I don't trust him too much. I mean, I'm not going to say that I think that you and him are going to last forever. I don't trust this guy that much. But I definitely don't think that he's going to be with her forever. You and him look like you have a little bit of a rocky road. Some days are good, some days are shitty. At the end of the day, you may be the one that walks away from this because you have the Eight of Cups around you. So you may have enough and be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm out of here. But that hasn't happened yet. We're not there yet. I skipped one from Jada. Okay. Let me find Jada. And then I'll get to the moderators. Jada, can you send me the question again? And then I'll do the moderators. Ooh, I'm getting tired. Danny, what was the dream with my ex? What was my dream trying to tell me about Deverick? Lay down the law with him. But you guys aren't speaking. Well, he's going to show up at some point, and you're going to have to lay down the law, set up boundaries with him. And you may be working really hard at this relationship and establishing solid ground before you even think about moving forward with him. That may be what the dream is suggesting. Like, before I fall back into old habits, I'm going to lay down the law now. Finance reading for Leroy. He may be feeling like he's waiting for his ship to come in. And he may be a little bit, the Emperor's in reverse. So he may be feeling like he's not as financially stable as he would like to be, or he's not as in control as he would like to be. The High Priestess is here, so he needs to just stay in touch with his intuition. If something feels right, go for it. And if it feels wrong, don't even entertain it. He's also going to step out of the box. He's not going to hold himself back, and that might help his finances. But right now, his finances look a little bit shaky. Right, I'm looking for Jada. Is Khalil interested in me? For Jada. Yeah, I think he is. I think he is. You got 3 aces. I would say so. Mariana. Mariana, can you just send me the question and I will get it done? And I got to do SARS. Has he regretted? Has regret started getting to him and realizing what he has lost now? Okay, has regret started to set in? Not yet. Only a little bit. So only 33% chance right now that it started to set in. He's not really there yet. He needs a little bit more time to realize what he did. Who am I looking for now? Mariana. All right, and I did all the other super chats. While I wait for Mariana, I'll try to pull up some people that I skipped. Vicky, could you tell me some sort of time frame when I can get a text from R? Okay. It could be within 4 days. If it's not 4 days, then I would say 4 weeks with the 4 of diamonds. Will there be small trips or travels with my boyfriend soon? Small trips or travels. 1, 2, 3. It might not be right away. You only got a 33% chance, which means it may take a little bit longer than you like. But there's still a chance there, so they still could be coming. They just may not happen as fast as you want them to. All right, guys, I think that's about it for me today. I will be on tomorrow. I'm not sure yet of the time, but I'm going to try to get on tomorrow at least twice, maybe 3 times. Because my maternity leave is running out. I'm going to be going back to work soon, and I don't know what my schedule is going to be like then, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys all, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.